I basically wait here in the bushes just because I'm unsure of where to go, either mid or top, but Mikey says he'll go mid, so I go bot, or Mikey says he'll go top and I'll go mid, and then I say, because they all recalled that you should help me mid, so we do. We see Malzahar and Lux, and chances are, yep, Rankatan was behind him, so we start heading back. Poppy comes to help, Lux uses his ult, Mike uses his ult, then I use my ult, so we both heal each other and ourselves. So Mikey goes back. I probably should have gone back, but I don't. I head back out like a smart person. Not really. I see Rankaton's on half health. I throw my bouncing blades. I believe I have increased health regeneration because of Heimerdinger, if that's his passive. We see Malzahar's in the brush, or near the brush, and so as is Corky and Lux, but they have full health. I don't, I have half health. So obviously I'm gonna get targeted first, but because I'm so smart, I get to go out again. And I'm staying behind Timmy, because Timmy's a tank, he can take a lot more hits than I can. Right now I have 1122, 1124, and that's enough to buy my blasting wand, but I'd rather stay in longer so I'm able to get my Robdons when I go back to shop. We do some more damage, and yep. A little tip on how to use each character, especially if this is your new time, and in case you didn't know this and you were playing, in which case you probably should have known this because there are a lot of people who hate you for not knowing this. Lux finishes me off as Mazar uses his ability, but a tank is supposed to initiate. An initiate means when you get if there's 5 people in your team and there are 5 people in their team, they're both mid and they see each other. If you guys want to go and attack someone, the tank is supposed to attack first. This is because then all the people use their abilities on the tank, and therefore the tank is taking hits instead of the people with less health. The carries are the ones who are supposed to do a lot of damage, but usually from range, or usually use their abilities quite quickly. A melee or an assassin is supposed to do a lot of damage. An assassin usually does a lot of damage and then gets out. A melee usually just keeps doing a lot of damage. And I buy my blasting wand for my Rabadon Death Cap. But I need 1150 to actually buy the hat. So I go to help Mikey, seeing that there's a lot of minions. Use my ghost for no apparent reason. Poppy tries to come and help take out the minions, but we already took him out. I'm level 17, so it's officially switched into late game. Late game is, and Mikey's 15. Just when it gets to late game, you see a lot more team fights and a lot more ganks. This is because the kills are more necessary, so you're able to finish your builds. Plus, it's harder to take down people now, so you need one person with a lot of damage or ability power, or one person or 2 people with a decent amount, or your whole team sometimes. There, Poppy's still KSing, and Heimerdinger's also angry. We're not friends with Heimerdinger. He was just a random person that we were put with, but he agrees. But as you can see now, down here, there's a team fight going on near the dragon. It looks like someone tried to go for the dragon. It looks like the purple team went for the dragon, but our team interrupted it. Unfortunately, not to any avail, considering that they were able to overpower us. Timmy attempts to get away here, which he does. I try to help out mid by taking out some minions. I see Malzar, so use my ult. Malzar uses his ult. Lux almost finishes me off, but I'm able to get away. The same for Poppy. Poppy thinks that he can get there faster by recalling. I think he can get there faster by walking. He was definitely right. So basically, unless you're within the these turrets, it's faster to recall instead of walking. Unless you maybe have like a huge movement speed, in that case it might be faster to walk or run. In that case, we see Trundle alone, so we all go for him, try to gank him. Corky and Lux are mid, and a couple of their other characters are probably. I think this is when they start going for the buffs. Certain one of these X's on the map, they're each minions, but they're like either wolves or golems or wraiths or lizards, and they give you a lot of XP, and some of them give you buffs. Buffs increase the amount of damage you do, and also give you certain like special effects depending on which one it is. Everyone's telling Poppy to go mid, but he doesn't. I see Lux going, so I decide to chase her. Malzahar is behind me. She uses her stun on me. Now I try to jump onto Lux, which I do, but Timmy gets the kill. I don't mind. Then we all saw Malzahar behind us, so we all go to check for him. It turns out he went with Corky, I think. Yep, he went to help Corky and Heimerdinger, or tried to kill Heimerdinger, which he doesn't. Not yet. Basically, I go to try to help them out again. I have no clue why Heimerdinger didn't recall there and then. I jump in with my Shunpo WE, use my ult, and then probably could have killed him had Poppy not done so. Sorry about the lag, guys. I really need a new computer. If anyone's willing to offer a sponsorship, that'd be great. But yeah, but right now I'm using my laptop, and that's why the recording's pretty slow. Right now I have to run this game in. I might consider actually reducing the resolution when I'm recording the game. Let me know what you guys should think. What you guys think of that? Leave a comment. Say whether you like it laggy with good resolution or not so laggy with not so good resolution, and I'll take it into account. So yeah, my ult has finished cooling down. I see Heimerdinger's here recalling, so I want to cover him a little. He decides not to recall, which of course could have probably cost us his life, but we try to keep Trundle back. Alright, so now we start to get into a team fight. Malzahar's all alone, so we jump on Malzahar. I use my ult. Unfortunately, Malzahar died before I started using my ult, but I did get a decent amount of hits on Rankinton. I see Trundle starting to chase a couple of our people, including Heimerdinger and Poppy. Lux uses her, I think that's her ult. Mike uses his heal to heal Heimerdinger and Poppy and himself. So yeah, now we're just trying to push the turret as much as possible. We don't want to get too close in case we get snared like I just did. We start taking a lot of damage. I Shenpo to Mikey, we start running, Mike uses his ult. Rankinton uses his flash. I get my ult back, so I jump onto Rankinton, use my ult, throw my bouncing blades, but Poppy steals my kill. Right before that, Poppy had said on the chat, sorry for stealing your kills. But instead, she does it again. He does it again. I get super pissed. I want to go in and get another kill. They to get rid of Lux. I see Malzahar. We're basically trying to get rid of the minions in front of the turret so that our minions can get there. We can start doing a lot more damage to the turret. Timmy's basically tanking out the turret right now. He was taking turret hits and doing damage to the turret, but because he's in tank, it's really one of the things they're supposed to do. Right here, I did a bad move. I ran into turret range through my bouncing blades, and then Rankinson threw up his stun, or his slowdown, which is, I think, his ult. I let Mikey get away so he's able to get a little bit of his mana back. I stay in lane, and then decide to go mid, seeing that there's a team fight here. Corky's low in health, Malzahar is also low. Actually, during the game, I got a super lag right here. This isn't my fault, but I see everything. They're just sort of sitting there right there, and we end up taking out Malzahar and the turret. Rankinson's there. I could have probably jumped onto Rankinson and killed him. I'm not sure about Lux though. I see Trundle, so I jump. I didn't realize how low on health I was considerably, so I jump onto Trundle, attempt to kill him, but he does chase me down and I do die. No, I shunpo to a minion, get away. How you like them bananas? Oh, you thought I was dead, didn't you? Well, what happened was I saw a minion lane coming, so I quickly hit shunpo and shunpo to a minion. In case Rankinson was still chasing me there, I shunpo to a minion and got away. Then Poppy and Timmy attempt to kill Trundle, which they do. Of course, Poppy gets the kill. We definitely would have finished this game much faster had Poppy not stolen all the kills, because our carries, which were Mikey, who was using Ezreal, and Heimerdinger, weren't able to level up fast enough and get enough money to increase their stats, which ended up making them not so powerful, so they're constantly dying. Right now, Mikey is 3-1-11, 11 assists, which probably 4 of those could have been kills had Poppy not stolen them. And Heimerdinger, who is 3-2-12. Probably about 3 or 4 of the assists of those 12 assists were probably kills, but because Poppy stolen the kill, we couldn't. It looks like Poppy right there was texting on his cell phone, so he ended up dying. I used my line trick, I hit Corky and Rankinson. Just an update to show you guys how what an AP build does to you if you're using Cat. I right now have 399 AP. By the end of that, by the end of my build, I usually have about 700 to 900. And basically, because I end up selling my Dorn Shield for another death cap, so this slot is, the bottom slot down here is basically, the Dorn Shield is sold, Needlessly Large Rod is turned into Rabadons, and the LNC slot is turned into Rabadons. I end up, my shunpo right now does 540 damage. By the time I finish my build, it can do up to 700 or 800 damage, which could take out a couple of the carries and a couple of the melees. Plus, then I use my Q, which can do 342 damage right now, which can up to sometimes do 500. And Death Lotus, which does a lot. I jump onto Corky, use my ult, end up killing him. Right now we're at 44-25. This is actually the final push. Lux tries to stun us and do enough damage, but we are able to take out the turret. As soon as the turret's taken out, I jump on. I use my ult. Of course, it was a little too late, but we do end up killing her. They pop. Nope, Timmy gets the kill. I take a turret hit. We take out the inhibitor. Then we head top. Timmy tanks it. Heimerdinger, and I quote, says, "This is our house." Timmy basically tanks out the turret. We hit it fast enough so that he doesn't take too much damage. And we take out the inhibitor, which dies quite quickly. And they give up. They surrender, we get the win. Thanks for watching. This has been Rocketmandad, a.k.a. Rocketmandad, a.k.a. 0123 Joe, a.k.a. Sam, on XorexFilms, the new community channel. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, rate, like, all that good stuff. Check out our other videos. Hope you like them. Thanks for watching. Bye.